Okay, here's part 2 of the truth about California. So towards the end of the last video, I started kind of speeding up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I want to like clarify some things. All right, you know what I'm saying? Because I was running out of time. I wanted to get things. I had to, I had some shit that I was trying to squeeze that shit in there, but then, I wasn't trying to. I didn't want to rush it because I want to like I really want y'all to understand like about what the San Andreas fault is like. I want y'all to know why there's so many earthquakes there and why you niggas need to evacuate like soon. You feel me? Like, man, for real. So basically, look, check this out, man. I told y'all California is an island, and like last video, I was on to the point where when we went to war with the human beings, aka the Spanish conquistadors, and then the reptilians. You know what I'm saying? The draconian reptilians, they're real. That's why y'all had help in this war. So that's why we even lost to you human beings. You know what I'm saying? Y'all used some of our people against us too. You feel me? It wasn't just us. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just you human beings. Y'all had help. Just you white people. Same shit, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, you white people never called yourself God. So I don't ever see why y'all get mad when Nunakai call ourselves gods, because y'all started calling us God first. And you know what I'm saying? That's the most powerful like terminology you can give us. And that's like we're technically our gods because we have consciousness. That's all being a god is we have a consciousness. Even a human being could be a white person could be a god. You feel me? If they have their pineal gland activated. If you feel me? A lot of white people are born with decalcified pineal glands, so they just go by programs. You know what I'm saying? They just, you feel me? They don't really have a personality. You know what I'm saying? They don't really have goals for themselves. Like, there's a lot of white people like that. I'm not being racist. Like, I'm just observant. Like, I've been around a lot of white people in my life, and you know what I'm saying? I've had white friends. I've dated white girls in my past before. So like I'm saying, I'm not no hateful. I don't hate white people. I'm just being observant. I'm just peeping the differences between how our behaviors. You know what I'm saying? That matters. Behaviors matters. That's all part of that's all part of your genetics and your genetic structure and your genetic code. You feel me? And like meanwhile, like, I noticed like white people that smoke weed, you know what I'm saying? Like, because smoking weed is to decalcify white people's pineal gland. That's why it's even on the planet. That's why we brought it onto this planet. Cannabis isn't even from this planet. So, yeah. This might get off a little topic. I'm getting a little bit off topic, but I just like going in on little side things, you know what I'm saying? Little side gems to give people, you know what I'm saying? I'm here for everybody, bro. I'm here to help the planet, you feel me? I came here to make change, you feel me? But back to talking about California. So yeah, and another thing about California is like, it was the island, right? It was an island, and they had big ass fucking spaceships coming onto the planet, coming through port. Like, no, they didn't need portals yet, because we didn't have the firmament wasn't up during this time. So they came in through our ships. They came through on spaceships, right? They came onto our planet, and they was warring with us. They was blowing up they knocked down our trees. Like, that's why there's so many mountains. Mountaintops are really big ancient trees, all right? Every mountain peak is a ancient tree. If you really pay attention, you can see how it's a tree. You can see the roots, like especially on the West Coast. Like, it's so clear as day that they're fucking big ass trees that were like blown up, chopped down. Yes, they had these big ass fucking, like, man, these big ass spacecrafts, bro, with big ass energy blasters, all right? Plasma energy beams, all right? This shit sound crazy, but like, this is why the San Andreas fault is going to break apart, because that is not stable land. That happened from the mudslide, okay? They created a mudslide because they were blowing up all of our fucking trees, the land, our fucking pyramids, because like we were connected with the trees. The trees gave us They strengthened our electricity. That's why we were way more tapped in back in the day. We could fly, we could teleport, like we could fucking control the water, we could talk to each other using telepathy, we use clicks and sounds. That's why there's tribes in Africa that use clicks and sounds with their tongues when they talk, because that's how we anciently used to talk, with vibrations and clicks and telepathy. We didn't use words. We taught words to white people because they didn't know how, they didn't have the they couldn't understand how to talk with tongues and clicks like the way we do, and use scribe and use fucking hieroglyphs and shit. So yeah, like majority of the earthquakes that happen on that San Andreas line fault, especially in San Francisco, like that is California breaking apart. California is breaking apart, right? It's going back to its normal state. That's what the polar shift is. The planet is going back to its normal state because the planet is alive. The planet can get rid of it, can move, it can quake. You feel me? It's not like, it's deeper than just, oh, there's a fault line here and it's just like it's just random, like the earth just does stupid random shit. No, like that, like that's what they want y'all niggas to think, like, bro, like, man. And it be pissing me off, bro, because people just be falling for this shit. Like niggas just be kind of like they know what the San Andreas fault is, but like y'all not understanding like that shit. Y'all are sitting on a land that is basically a mudslide. Like that shit was not there before. Like it's not stable. There's nothing but water underneath there, and y'all finna see that real soon. And I'm telling y'all, man, y'all need to get the fuck up out of California, man. I'm telling you, and y'all need to get up out of New York too, man. I feel like this is gonna be an earthquake in New York soon. This is gonna be leave the world behind soon. There's gonna be a leave the world behind September, bro. I feel like that shit, because there's supposed to be an eclipse in September. Like, why is there an eclipse happening in September? Like, why is there so many solar eclipses? Why is the moon always, like, why is it always a fucking full moon? Like, we had like 2-3 blue moons in August. Like, that's not normal. Like, niggas need to start paying attention to the signs, man. It's all in the skies. You know what I'm saying? The sun has been looking, we had a crazy ass storm yesterday. And we had we had a double rainbow out here in Minnesota. Like, it was storming. It was like 8 o'clock. It was hot. It was like 94 all day yesterday. Very humid. When it gets like that, it starts feeling like Florida in Minnesota when it gets that hot. Because there's so many fucking lakes. And there's so many, there's just so many fucking lakes out here, bro. It's crazy. And like the thing people don't know about, the thing people don't know about rainbows is that rainbows are stargates. They don't just appear when it's raining and then light hits the water and then you just see fucking, like, that doesn't make sense. Like, if that was the case, all the water droplets that are like coming down from the sky, they would all have that little rainbow effect. Like, the water would have colors when it's raining. No. You feel me? Like, they just be making up shit and then motherfuckers be believing this shit. Like, what, nigga? Like, niggas need to use their brain. Like, that don't even make sense, bro. You feel me? And the reason why you can't see anything coming out of these stargates is because the planet isn't on that frequency. Eventually, you're gonna see shit coming out of it. One day, you're gonna see a fucking rainbow. You're gonna see a fucking ship come out. You're gonna be like, what the fuck did I just see? Like, yeah. Real shit, man. There's a lot of, like, that's what that storm was last night in Minnesota. It was a stargate that opened. And that's why the sky was orange. Yes, the sky was orange in Minnesota yesterday. It was fucking orange. You know what I'm saying? And Minnesota is very ancient land too. The Twin Cities, yeah, I could talk about that another day. You feel me? But yeah, bro, that's the end about the truth about California. I just had to let niggas know, bro. LG to go signing out. Focus on yourself. Stay dangerous.